on this Monday night. Shout out to everybody that's here, the moderators, the channel members, people that support me on Patreon, people that donate when I'm not live. Shout out to y'all. This is going to be in response to a video that's been sent to me a lot. A lot of y'all have been sending this to me. Shout out to y'all. Want my take on this video of this woman apparently following around her boyfriend or husband. She's claiming that he's threatening to shoot her in front of the children. Even though he keeps continuously grabbing his phone out and maybe telling her to go. And we're going to get into that. All right, let's see who's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. All right, let's see who's here. Sarah, Lou, Claudie, Sydney, Fred, Simply Amir, Prime VA, Abor, Jasmine, Ortiz, Dwayne, Howell, Jalen, Traveling Man, Joe 30, Kenneth, Wesley, Ashley, Last Sigil, Triple X Jedi, Clifton, Chuzzy, Millions, Maul MC, Renee, Snake Eyes, Black Republican, Rileto Properties, Ricky E245, Samurai, Matthew, Wood 2K, Vern, what's up? There's somebody that noticeably isn't here. Hope everything is all right. I reached out to him. So hopefully true. Everything is good. But you can also reach back. If you're listening, may not be able to type. You know? What's good, Brian? Pop Smoke. Happy New Year's, everybody. We're going to talk about stupidity. We're going to talk about stubbornness and why a lot of these people put themselves in the situation that they are in and they have nobody to blame but themselves, you know. It's easy to blame one person, but I mean, look at the, you know, like the stream too, people like the stream. They always put all the responsibility on men, right? We know that women think differently, but you got to have common sense too if you're a woman. Okay? And we're going to get into that. There's a lot going on. This is a new year. It's a lot of the same BS that's going on. I want to say this too. You know, women can't act the way that they do without men basically helping them do it. But you got to understand, it's a certain type of male. You got males out there that hate other males, so they will elevate women in order to compete with those men and to make power moves against those men. Women got to understand, you don't have a security blanket out here like you think you do. You really don't. If you do something stupid and crazy, it is up to you to know that nobody's going to help you in that moment. Yeah, you got people that make excuses for you online, but that doesn't extend offline. You put yourself in a situation, you got to deal with those consequences. There's a video, speaking of stupidity, there's a video that went viral of a female, I believe, shooting at a dude that she was messing around with, his girlfriend, because I think the girlfriend had confronted the dude and his side chick, and the side chick, I believe, went and shot at the girlfriend. First off, why are you dealing with some dusty, dysfunctional male and you're willing to put your life on the line for that guy? See, this is what I'm talking about here, man. These women get with these dudes who they know ain't gonna be faithful to them, but when he cheats on you, you're shocked, you're mad that he's out there with his side chick, he ain't with you. This is what's going on out here, man. No accountability, just full of emotion. Now, I know it's hard for some of these people to think logically because they're not logical people. But maybe someday there'll be some logic there. But no, maybe not. Nah, there'll be logic there. You do need to be careful who you deal with. But a lot of you guys, you like to lie to these women and not tell them that you have other women. Then when they catch you cheating, these women don't value themselves, man. And oh yeah, another thing. If a woman pays a man's bills, she does not value herself. She values him more than she values herself. You know, any woman that's willing to work to pay another man's bills and take care of a grown man is a woman that doesn't value herself. She values that man. He has more value than she does, even if he's broke. Even if he's living with her, she values him enough to where she's willing to pay to take care of him. And there's a lot of males that know that, and they use you women, then they cheat on you, they use you, then they'll leave you for another woman. But you notice that more women get into those relationships where they're financially responsible. All right. But again, it's not a cakewalk for men, because why would you want to live with a woman that's going to put you out every time she gets upset with you? Calling the police on you. But some people like chaos, right? That's why, again, their life is always going to be bad. Nothing good is going to come of it. The more chaos you invite, the more chaotic your life is always going to be. So let's get into this video. Get the likes up, people. Damn, I mean. Anyway, hold on. Let's get this video up. We're going to go into this. People want to know what I have to think of, what I have to say about it. Listen, if somebody doesn't want to be with you, let them go. Sitting up there fighting over somebody that doesn't want you is a stupid thing to do. Especially when children are involved. You need to put those children first instead of putting yourself first. But women care more about who they dealing with than themselves. But when they catch an L, they want men to come in and save the day. It's not how it works, ladies. You can't go out there and make a fool of yourself and then expect men to save you. So again, make sure y'all like the stream. Let's get into this video. Oh. Super chat from Ernest. Shout out to Ernest. Ada with the first super chat.
Do this in front of the kids. It's not right. It's not right, Leon. It's not right. I don't care how mad you are of stuff or whatever. It's not right. Please do not do this while the kids are in there. They're going to get scared. I'm already scared. Leon, please don't do that. You're going to break my stuff. Please don't. Please don't do that. Just leave it up. Leon, please. I'm asking you nicely. I'm not yelling at you, bitch. I'm asking you nicely. I'm not using vulgar language. I'm asking you nicely. Please don't provoke me because you keep doing it. Lord, please. Leon, please don't. You're Leon. The kids. Leon, you just broke this off the hedges too. You broke that off the hedges though. That's very vulgar. That's a temper. Hit me again, Justin. Come on, I don't want to touch you. I never touch you.
You hear what he said? He said, hit me again. So she must have put her hands on him, and he told her to get out. And she gets on her phone and start recording him playing the victim, which is what it looks like. She put her hands on him. What I want to know is this: if this man is showing any violence towards you, why are you sitting up there following him around, recording him? Like, why are you doing this? Because you love chaos. You want to win an argument. And it looks to me like he kicking her out the house and she won't leave. So she wants to record him to make him look like the bad guy. And he has to go and get that. He has to go get that shotgun, man. When are you ladies going to stop doing dumb when are you going to stop doing dumb things and expecting nothing to happen?
I never bother you. I wasn't touching you just now.
No, you hit me in the closet.
Leon, I came when you put your hand on me and tried to provoke. Leon, you even said you.
He said, I didn't put my hand on you. She's literally provoking this guy. You see he has a phone in his hands because he wants out of there. I don't think this dude's in there beating on this woman. Like, come on, man.
I got you on tape saying you provoked me. Don't do that, Leon. Don't do that. This is why I can't come back here. I can't get ass when I want ass. You're not going to because of the type of person you are. You scare me.
Then hurry up and get the
you
fuck
scare
out
me.
Then hurry up and get out there.
He said, hurry up and get out there. Does that sound like a guy that's trying to shoot this woman? Because that was being claimed here. He's telling you to get out. I told y'all, these females, especially you melanated women, you love drama and you love getting into it, especially with the men you're in relationships with. Wouldn't surprise me if she deals with other men too, because she's a manipulator. She's manipulative. And she's trying to play the victim, and he's telling you to get out. He's not telling you can't leave. He's telling you to leave.
Scare me.
Hurry up and get out.
And you
there.
scare my kids.
Hurry up and get
No,
out.
I'm gonna get out when you give me a month. I'm gonna get out.
A month?
I don't give a damn.
Well, hold on. So is this what this is about? Oh, she don't want to leave because she ain't got nowhere to go. I guess her and the kids don't got to. And I don't know if those are her kids before the relationship. Probably was. She saw a month. Wait a minute. Leon don't got time for that. Leon wants you out of his house. And she's talking about a month. You're saying that this dude is trying to shoot you. He's threatening bodily harm to you in front of your children. But you're telling him you're not going to leave for a month. What are you talking about? This man is threatening your life. You're scared. But you said, I'm scared, but I'm not going to leave for another month. For another month. So Leon got to put up with you for a whole nother month. He got to put up with you for a whole nother month in his house, causing chaos. You putting your hands on him. Then you picking up your phone, playing victim because you think that nobody's going to believe him. Why are y'all provoking these men? Because that's what's going on. Men are not just beating on women randomly. And this woman is so scared that she's telling him that I'm scared, but I'm not going to leave for another month because you're broke and you don't have nowhere to go. You're living off this man, which is what it looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if he done caught her cheating on him and he wants her out of his house, and because she's being violent towards him. She's living off of him in his house and she don't want to leave because it's probably a nice house and she don't want to leave that house.
Damn how you feel, man. You scare me when my kids are here. You do this all the time. You do it with Destiny and Isaiah, and you do it with everybody else. There's no forgiving that. You just took the door off the hinges. I have other video of you being very destructive.
Y'all see the manipulation there? Do y'all see the manipulation there? She's trying to make it seem like this guy is just has violent tendencies and he's just so dangerous. But you're telling him, he's telling you to leave, but you're like, I'll leave in a month. She's like, I'll leave in a month. And he's like, what? Hold up. No, you're putting your hands on me. I'm telling you to leave. That he had to go and pick up his shotgun to get her to, and that won't even scare her to get out. Do y'all know how crazy that is? This man goes and gets his shotgun. That don't even scare her. I told y'all, these women are not afraid of these men and their weapons because they don't think you're going to do anything to them. What he should do is call the police, tell her that's his house and she's trespassing and she refused to leave.
I'm protecting myself and my kids. I don't care if I gotta get a lawyer out here to show what you do to me. That's what you do. Look at this over off the hinges. While I'm in the room, I got the whole thing of you talking about ass. This is what ass does to you. You got 3 kids that's in there.
I don't care.
This is 3 kids in there. You don't do that in front of kids. You don't do that in front of kids.
Go ahead, get riled up. Okay.
No, I'm not getting riled up because I'm not going to let you do that to me. You're not going to destroy nothing I have.
Go ahead.
You're not going to destroy nothing I have. Kids are here, Leon. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that. There are kids that are here.
If there are kids that are there, then you need to get out of there. Okay? Why do these women put their children in these situations, man? Now, I don't know if I don't know if those are his kids. They probably not. This is why, gentlemen, if you have a baby mama, ex-girlfriend with your children in another man's house doing this type of stuff, you should try to get custody immediately.
She locked herself in the room since she wouldn't leave.
Right, I believe that, Chuzzy. I believe she locked herself in the room so she wouldn't leave. You're in this man's house. He's paying for that house. Again, she don't want to leave it because it's a nice house and she don't want to leave it. But you're going to have to take your Facebook pictures and Instagram pictures somewhere else, okay? You can't be stunting on your family members talking about how big your house is no more because he wants you out of there. Because again, I'm going off the premise that he's not the father of the children. If you are the father of the children and you see this, you should take this to your lawyer immediately and say that this woman should not have your children. She's putting your children in a dangerous situation and she's going to be homeless because he's kicking her out. She ain't going to have nowhere to go. And you should get his children. But to tell this man that you'll leave in a month, a man who's threatening your life in front of your children, who's threatening to shoot you, but you're refusing to leave. How are you in any danger and you saying you're not going to leave? It's going to take you a month to leave. A month, but but you're saying he wants to shoot you. You see how these women just love the drama? They want to win an argument. They think they can stay in your house and put their hands on you. I believe she's put her hands on him before. And Leon has had enough of it.
It's not right. It's not right, Leon. It's not right. I don't care how mad you are of stuff or whatever. It's not right. Please do not.
She says she don't care how mad he is. Well, why would he be mad at you? Why would Leon be mad at you then? What would you do to provoke Leon to be mad at you? You see, these type of manipulative women usually are cheaters, usually are liars, and usually get violent.
All Leon want is some ass angry, loudly crying.
Reset that, Mark.
Do this.
She said that's what ass do to you. Ain't that what she said?
All the kids are in there. They're going to get scared. I'm already scared. Leon, please don't do that. You're going to break my stuff. Please don't.
I'm not breaking that.
Please don't do that. Just leave it up. Leon, please.
I'm
asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at you, bitch.
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at you.
I'm not using vulgar language. I'm asking you nicely. Please don't provoke me because you keep doing it. Lord, please.
Leon,
Please don't. You're Leon. The kids.
Yo, this dude does not seem confrontational at all, man. This dude seems non-confrontational, man. I don't think he's confrontational like that. See, you can tell when a person is confrontational. He's not confrontational with her. He just wants her out of his house.
Leon, you just broke this off the hedges too. You broke that off the hedges though. That's very vulgar. That's a temper.
Hit me again, Justin.
Come on, I don't want to touch you. I never touch you. I never bother you. I wasn't touching you just now.
No, you hit me in the closet.
Leon, I came when you put your hand on me and tried to provoke. Leon, you even said I got you on tape saying you provoked me. Don't do that, Leon.
That he provoked you. So he provoked you. This man didn't put his hands on her, man. You can look in the dude's eyes and you can tell that he would beat one of these heifers down. I don't get the vibe from this guy. I don't. You can tell with certain guys. This guy is non-confrontational. They probably got into it. He told her about herself, and she got angry, put her hands on him, and he told her to get out.
Don't do that. This is why I can't come back here. I can't
get ass when I want ass.
You're not going to because of the type of person you are. You scare me.
Then hurry up and get the
you
fuck out
scare
there.
me.
Then hurry up and get out there.
You scare me.
Hurry up and get out
And you
there.
scare my kids.
Hurry up and get
No,
out
I'm gonna get out when you give me a bump. I'm gonna get out.
No.
I don't give a damn how you feel, man. You scare me when my kids are here. You do this all the time. You do it with Destiny and Isaiah, and you do it with everybody else. There's no forgiving that. You just took the door off the hinges. I have other video of you being very destructive. I'm protecting myself and my kids. I don't care if I gotta get a lawyer out here to show what you do to me. That's what you do. Look at this over off the hinges. While I'm in the room, I got the whole thing of you talking about ass. This is what ass does to you. You got 3 kids that's in there.
I don't care.
This is 3 kids in there. You don't do that in front of kids. You don't do that in front of kids.
Go ahead, get riled up. Okay.
No, I'm not getting riled up because I'm not going to let you do that to me. You're not going to.
Yo, Vern, did he say that? Vern, I knew he said something about it. He said, I can't get no ass. Well, wow. He said that. That's probably why they're sleeping in different rooms. Listen, man, this is what happens when you have that simp mindset. Sometimes you think you throwing a chick out your house and then you talking about screwing. Because once again, Leon, if she ain't screwing you, she's screwing somebody else, and Leon knows that. Leon is like, if she ain't giving me none, then she giving it to somebody else. Look, Leon know. That's why Leon kicking her out, because he knows she's screwing somebody else if she ain't screwing him.
You're not going to destroy nothing I have. Kids are here, Leon. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that.
See what I'm saying, man? This is what happens when you try to play captain save a heifer. You looking at a girl, she look good. She a single mother. You gonna move her into your house? This is what happens to you, Leon. You thinking about screwing. We need to be thinking about bringing a woman into your life, into your home that's compatible. But all you thinking about is smashing. And she's not screwing him, so he's mad. Yeah, bro, she's screwing somebody else. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Leon knows this. Leon is basically taking care of her while she going out doing what she wants to do. Her and with her 3 kids having ass. This woman got 3 children out here living with this man. Kids are probably not all by the same man. And Leon is upset because he ain't getting none. She ain't giving him none. She putting her hands on him. She's talking shit to him in his house. He's tired of it. That doesn't mean that she should be lying on Leon. If this guy's telling you to leave his house, okay? Leave his house. All right? If he don't want you there, then leave. Because you probably don't like Leon anyway. You like the lifestyle that Leon gives you. Leon is giving you a comfortable lifestyle and you're good with that. That's why she had a whole bunch of furniture in there. You know, she comfortable in Leon's house.
Right. It's not right, Leon. It's not right. I don't care how mad you are of stuff or whatever. It's not right. Please do not do this while the kids are in there. They're going to get scared. I'm already scared. Leon.
Shout out to Lucifer. Appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Get the likes up. Talking about this Karen. This Karen. We got a Karen. We talking about this Karen and Leon, man.
Please don't do that. You're gonna break my stuff. Please don't.
I'm not breaking that.
Please don't do that. Just leave it up, Leon. Please.
I'm
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at you, bitch.
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at
I'm
you.
not using vulgar language. I'm asking you nicely. Please don't provoke me because you keep doing it. Lord, please.
She said, "Don't provoke her." Well, wait a minute. I thought he was the bad guy. How are you telling the villain of this story not to provoke you?
She is staying with him without giving him $1 and is attempting to live with him scotch-free.
Yep.
She wants control of the situation without earning GIVN.
Right, Andre. She ain't giving him no assets whatsoever. She ain't giving him none at all. And she wants to live with him without giving him none. And he must have allowed her to do that. See, man, you can't be allowing no women to be in your house if she ain't gonna sleep with you. Not saying that, you know, that should be what it is, but unless you got a pre-arrangement, if a woman is living in your house, especially, you know, if you're a guy who has intelligence, social intelligence, if a woman is in your house, she clearly wants to have sex with you and is going to have sex with you as much as possible. And is going to let you have sex with her because she respects you as a man and she's your woman, not, you know, somebody that you're taking care of. And it looks like she was somebody that Leon was taking care of. She didn't have any respect for Leon. So unless they have some sort of arrangement and she went back on it, y'all moving women into your house that don't want to sleep with you, that's a sign that she is not attracted to you and she's sleeping with somebody else. Trust me, this woman got 3 children. Do you think that you think she going out having something? She don't want to sleep with Leon, man.
Leon, please don't. You're Leon. The kids. Leon, you just broke this off the hedges too. You broke that off the hedges though.
It's his house.
That's very vulgar. That's a temper.
Hit me again,
Hang on, I don't want to touch you. I never touch you and I never bother you. I wasn't touching you just now.
No, you hit me in the closet.
Leon, I came in when you put your hand on me and tried to provoke. Leon, you even said I got you on tape saying you provoked me. Don't do that, Leon. Don't do that. This is why I can't come back here. I can't
get ass when I want ass.
You're not going to because of the type of person you are.
That's what it was about. Listen, man, Leon, come on, brother. Come on, man. You thinking about ass, bro, and this chick is putting her hands on you. See, if Leon had a rotation, if Leon had women, he would just say, you know what, this ain't working. And then you would just move on. You wouldn't be sweating it. But the fact that you still asking this woman about why you can't get none, that's what you thinking about, Leon. Now, I don't know how this woman looks. She probably got a nice body. I'm assuming she got a nice body because Leon want to smash. And Leon, like, if I can't get that, I can't get you to respect me. I can't get you to stop putting your hands on me. And I at least want to get some. And I can't even get that. So get out of my house.
Oh, you scare me.
Hurry up and get the
You
fuck out.
scare me.
Then hurry up and get out there.
You scare me.
Hurry up and get
And
out
you
there.
scare my kids.
Hurry up and get
No,
out
I'm gonna get out when you give me a month. I'm gonna get out.
A month?
I don't.
Wait a minute. So hold on. Right, Mary, thinking with the wrong head. So you mean to tell me this guy's threatening your life while you're there with your children, but you're saying, you know what, forget all this. I still want to stay here for a whole nother month. Like, what? What? Why? So you continue to disrespect this man and tell this man no when he wants some? He thinks he's in a relationship. She thinks that he's just a man taking care of her. Basically a sugar daddy. That's what she thinks of Leon. Leon work hard, got a nice place, probably makes good money. He just wants to be able to come home and sleep with who he think is his woman. But bro, that ain't your woman, man. That ain't your woman, man. And I think Leon figured that out, that this ain't my woman.
I don't give a damn how you feel, man. You scare me when my kids are here. You do this all the time. You do it with Destiny and Isaiah, and you do it with everybody else. There's no forgiving that. You just took the door off the hinges. I have other video of you being very destructive. I'm protecting myself and my kids.
Right, she did say her kids, because those are her kids.
I don't care if I gotta get a lawyer out here to show what you do to me. That's what you do. Look at this over off the hinges. While I'm in the room, I got the whole thing of you talking about ass. This is what ass does to you. You got 3 kids that's in there.
She said that's what he said that's what ass does to you. She said that's what ass does to you, man. Listen, man. I mean, some of you guys do allow that box to just, just screw your mental up badly, man. But I think she's using that as an excuse too, because I honestly, if you don't want to be with this guy, then leave him. But she doesn't because she knows she's gonna be homeless.
This is 3 kids in there. You don't do that in front of kids. You don't do that in front of kids.
Go ahead, get riled up. Okay.
No, I'm not getting riled up because I'm not going to let you do that to me. You're not going to destroy nothing I have.
Go ahead.
You're not going to destroy nothing I have.
I would have dropped them off at a Vivamen's shelter ASAP.
Appreciate that, Luz. But yeah, man, listen, if you don't want to abide by his rules, this dude, like, listen, we in a relationship. Why I can't get none? And she's like, no. And she's putting her hands on him. She's hitting him. He wants her out. He's tired of the disrespect. She's been disrespecting Leon probably from the start. Yes, she is using a whole ton of reverse psychology. That's what she's doing.
Kids are here, Leon. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that.
Wait a minute. Is that her room? Does she have her own room? So where the kids at? Why aren't you with your kids? Why are you arguing with this man and going into like a separate side bedroom? Why are you not with your children? Since you love your kids so much. You love your kids so much, but you arguing with this man and then you going into a side bedroom, closing and locking the door. Your children could be in danger, but you care more about yourself. You care about yourself.
It's not right.
Using those kids against that man. That man ain't got nothing against your kids. He just wants you to get out of his house. He's probably done more for them kids than any of them baby daddies have.
It's not right, Leon. It's not right. I don't care how mad you are of stuff or whatever. It's not right. Please do not do this while the kids are in there. They're going to get scared. I'm already scared. Leon, please don't do that. You're going to break my stuff. Please don't.
I'm not breaking that.
Please don't do that. Just leave it up. Leon, please. I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at you, bitch.
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at you.
I'm not using vulgar language. I'm asking you nicely. Please don't provoke me.
Yeah, that's got to be a big house. Probably like at least 4 or 5 bedrooms probably.
Doing it. Lord, please. Leon. Please don't. You're Leon. The kids. Leon, you just broke this off the hedges too.
Get out, SSH.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Elizabeth.
You broke that off the hedges, though. That's very vulgar. That's a temper.
Hit me again, Jessica.
Come on, I don't want to touch you.
You say, hit me again, Jessica. Say, Jessica, hit me again. So she put her hands on him. Not only is she not having relations with him, she's putting her hands on him. So he's like, oh, no, you got to go. You got to go.
I never touch you and I never bother you. I wasn't touching you just now.
No, you hit me in the closet.
Leon, I came when you put your hand on me and tried to provoke. Leon, you even said I got you on tape saying you provoked me. Don't do that, Leon. Don't do that. This is why I can't come back here. I can't.
I can't get ass when I want ass.
You're not going to because of the type of person you are. You scare me.
Then hurry up and get the
You
fuck out
scare
there.
me.
Then hurry up and get out there.
You scare me.
Hurry up and get out
And you
there.
scare my kids.
Hurry up and get
No,
out
I'm gonna
there.
get out when you give me a bump. I'm gonna get out.
No.
I don't give a damn how you feel, man. You scare me when my kids are here. You do this all the time. You do it with Destiny and Isaiah, and you do it with everybody else. There's no forgiving that. You just took the door off the hinges. I have other video of you being very destructive. I'm protecting myself and my kids. I don't care if I gotta get a lawyer out here to show what you do to me. That's what you do. Look at this over off the hinges. While I'm in the room, I got the whole thing of you talking about ass. This is what ass does to you. You got three.
Y'all have to chuckle at that, man. She's like, this is what ass does to you, man. That's what she thinks it's about. See, when a woman thinks she controls sex, man, they're gonna do exactly what this woman is doing. They're gonna try to control the situation. She thinks she controls the situation. She thinks that what's between her legs controls that situation, man.
Kids that's in there.
I don't care.
This is 3 kids in there. You don't do that in front of kids. You don't do that in front of kids.
Go ahead, get riled up. Okay.
No, I'm not getting riled up because I'm not going to let you do that to me. You're not going to destroy nothing.
She trying to take Leon house.
Yeah, man, she trying to take over that man's house. That's his house. He wants you out. Leon better watch his back, though. I will say that. This chick, man.
Enjoyed years of content. Have a great year, bro.
Thank you, traveling man. Shout out to you. Yeah, Leon might want to be careful with this one, man.
I have. You're not going to destroy nothing I have. Kids are here, Leon. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that. There are kids that are here.
I don't think those are his children. Because she would have said our children or your kids. When a woman wants to emphasize something, she's going to say, especially when it comes to the children and the father, she's going to say our kids or your kids. That's what they would say. But those are her kids. Those are not his kids. He's the stepdad in this situation. But what I'm referring to is the real father of those children. If they see that video, they may not want their children in that environment. Because y'all know women will take the children from you, won't let you see them, and put them in a very dysfunctional environment with other men.
It's not right. It's not right, Leon.
Shout out to Lucifer again. Appreciate that, man.
It's not right. I don't care how mad you are.
That's Leon's house. Leon wants you out, man.
Please do not do this while the kids are in there. They're going to get scared. I'm already scared. Leon, please don't do that. You're going to break my stuff. Please don't.
I'm not breaking that.
Please don't do that. Just leave it up. Leon, please.
I'm
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at you, bitch.
I'm asking you nicely.
I'm not yelling at
I'm
you.
not using vulgar language. I'm asking you nicely. Please don't provoke me because you keep doing it. Lord, please. Leon, please don't. You're Leon. The kids. Leon, you just.
This is the full video. What are you talking about? If there's another video, then send it to the email. But this is the full video that I have. Okay? Y'all look asking about where the full video at. As if it's going to change anything. It's only going to make her look bad. Even worse.
Just broke this off the hedges too. You broke that off the hedges though. That's very vulgar. That's a temper.
I don't care. Listen, when a person tells you to get out of their house, get out of their house before they do this.
Come on, I don't want to touch
before
you.
they do that.
I never touch you and I never bother you. I wasn't touching you just now.
No, you hit me in the closet.
Leon, I came when you put your hand on me and tried to provoke. Leon, you even said I got you on tape saying you provoked me. Don't do that, Leon. Don't do that. This is why I can't come back here. I can't.
I can't get ass when I want ass.
You're not going to because of the type of person you are. You scare me.
He said, I can't get ass when I want ass. She says no because of the type of person you are. Do you know how many dysfunctional, crazy, lunatic men have no problem getting women to have sex with them? Do y'all know how many deranged, crazy males have no trouble at all getting women to sleep with them? Some of the worst type of males ever have no trouble at all getting a woman to sleep with them. None.
If you look up her TikTok, she is claiming to be domestic abuse survivor. Very manipulative video. She's also unattractive and seems slow. She is asking for the support of all women in the video.
Oh my God, Andre, send me the link to her TikTok, man. Y'all gotta send it to me, man. Y'all gotta send it to the email. Hold on, let me put the email. Or y'all can tag me on send it to my Instagram. Or you can tag me on Twitter. You can show me what that TikTok at, man. She seemed kind of slow. It wouldn't surprise me at all, man. A lot of chicks that act like this are slow. I mean, you know, or a little slow, excuse me. A little slow, you know. So that's the email. Contact me at that email. Send that TikTok, man. You just love to see these women just doing crazy things and getting caught up by doing it. Again, this is my fair analysis of this. And yeah, man, get out that man's house.
Hey, hurry up and get the
You
fuck out
scare
there.
me.
Yeah, hurry up and get out there.
You scare me.
Hurry up and get out
And you
there.
scare my kids.
Hurry up and get
No,
out
I'm gonna
there.
get out when you give me a bump. I'm gonna get out.
No.
I don't give a damn how you feel, man. You scare me when my kids are here. You do this all the time. You do it with Destiny and Isaiah, and you do it with everybody else. There's no forgiving that.
These females
You
in
just
the
took the
comments
door off the
believe this
hinges.
woman rolling on the floor laughing.
Who believes her? No. I think maybe one person I seen in there might sympathize with her because they feel like she's in danger, but they didn't see the part where she admitted that she was gonna wait a whole month before she left. That's how in danger she was. But yeah, I don't see a lot of these women believing her.
Have other video of you being very destructive. I'm protecting myself and my kids. I don't care if I gotta get a lawyer out here.
Military helmet Leon get to the chopper tired. She trying to get Leon kicked out his house so
Right.
she can get his house.
Yep, she's trying to get him kicked out of his own house. And that can happen, by the way, people. Depending on how long you've been together, they will kick you out of your own house. If they feel like you are a threat to a woman and the children, they will kick you out of the house and tell you to go stay somewhere else, at least temporarily.
Here to show what you do to me. That's what you do.
What does he do?
Look at this over off the hinges. While I'm in the room, I got the whole thing of you talking about ass. This is what ass does to you. You got 3 kids that's in there.
I don't care.
This is 3 kids in there. You don't do that in front of kids. You don't do that in front of kids.
Shout out to Lucifer.
No, I'm not getting riled up because I'm not going to let you do that to me. You're not going to destroy nothing I have. You're not going to destroy nothing I have.
Leon is
Kids are
fed
here
up,
now.
man.
Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that.
Leon is fed up, man. Look, I gotta see. Let me check this email. See what they sent. Leon is fed up. Leon is fed up. Leon is tired of being used. Because that's all that's going on here, man. This man is being used, man. And I think he's figured it out that he's being used. Yeah, if y'all know what her TikTok is, just let me know. I put the email in the chat. She said, "This is what ass does to you." She really thinks she that chick, man. Like, she really thinks she that chick to go and just warp a man's mind with what she has between her legs or you know, whatever her body is, right? But I think Leon been frustrated. I think Leon has been beyond frustrated. And I will say this. If a woman frustrates you to the point you got to go and pick up a gun to get her to get out your house, then you already in a losing situation because you putting yourself in a hole that you don't want to be in. But again, stop moving these women into your house. Now, I don't know how long he's known her. That's why I need to go to her social media and see if she's been with him for that long. I don't think they may have been together that long. Maybe a couple of years, maybe. But again, unless you willing, you talking about wifing her up, man. You can't be just moving chicks into your house. But he moved her in because I believe she needed a place to stay. I think she needed a place to stay, and Leon provided for her. Shout out to Lucifer again. Lucifer been supporting. Lucifer been hitting that super chat with exuberance. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, that DJ Great Dane said that box must be fire. It probably is, man. But again, you can't lose focus. Too many men be losing focus when they when they mind on that box, they lose focus, man. We can't be losing focus out here, especially in 2022, man. We can't be losing focus. Y'all letting that box just make y'all just angry. But again, it ain't just that. No, again, it's the fact that she put her hands on him when they got to arguing. You know? But I believe she's trying to get him put out of his house because she wants that house to herself. That's why I say dude better watch his back, man. You know, she desperately does not want to leave that house. So he needs to be careful. Let's see. I'm checking to see if they sent this to me. Lucifer again, man.
Leon could have got a girl off secret benefits app and wouldn't dare have to deal with this type of BS.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Lucifer, man. Lucifer been supporting his ass off, man, with a stream today. But see, he wants a live-in girlfriend. He wants somebody that can live with him, that he can sleep with whenever. You know, he's probably, he don't want to look in that direction. He wants her to be in the house with him. He's taking her in. He's taking her children in. Let's see. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let me see if this is it. No, that ain't it. Okay, I'll look at that later. But let's see. Yeah, he can go to these, you know, short-term fixes, right? But that's not what he wanted. He saw a girl that he was attracted to, and he was willing to not only move her in, but move her children in. But again, you know, if a woman ain't sleeping with you, bruh, I could see his frustration a little bit. But again, you have to know the type of woman you're moving into your house, bro. If a woman stops sleeping with you when you move her in, or she barely gives you any type of sex, that's because she may not be either attracted to you or she doesn't have any respect towards you. You know, she just used you, basically. You know, because if that woman had any respect for this man, she wouldn't be putting her hands on him, and she would not be withholding from him. She's withholding because she don't respect him. And she's saying it because he's not being a good person. We know for sure that women will sleep with some of the worst type of males out there. With no hesitation. None. You got women that will sleep with men while they're in, like, you got women who are like, get jobs as guards in prisons, and they will sleep with the prisoners. And I'm not talking about just you know, Minimum. I'm talking about criminals. I'm talking about dudes that are doing hard time. So she can't say it's because he hasn't been the right type. But we know what, these women will date the worst of the worst and sleep with the worst of the worst. Okay, hold on. Let me go and check out the TikTok. Hold on. See what this heifer talking about. Let's see. Hold up. Is this her? Is this really her? Hold on. Should I even put this on the screen? Because I know people love to hit me up after I do videos about them, man. It's crazy, man. I don't know what it is. I do a video about somebody. They want to hit me up mad, I got to deal with that. Every time I do a video on somebody, hit me up upset, man. What's going on, man? Thought y'all say nobody knows me. Hold up.
Okay, so I
hold up. No, hold up. Not yet. Hold up. Damn it. Let's see. Let's take that. Give me a second while I work on this. She looked like she could be from the continent. Let's see. Hold on. All right.
Okay, so I feel I have to make another post, okay?
Hold up.
I have 157,000.
I'm trying to get to the... Okay. Are we here? Okay, this is her. Y'all sure this her? I ain't want to be putting the wrong people on my screen. Those are like 4 kids, man. It's a lot of kids. Y'all showed us the right one? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. It won't let me play it though, unless I follow them, which is bullshit. Hold on, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me take this off screen real quick so I can work on it a little bit. Okay, so there's different parts of the videos. Let me work on something real quick. Hold up. Okay, that's not part 1. Okay, hold up. Part 2. Okay, this is part 3. Okay. This is part 3.
You're not going to destroy nothing.
I'm ready.
No, we don't want to see
You're not going to
you,
destroy
bro.
nothing I have. Kids are here, Leon. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that. There are kids that are here. You're not going to destroy nothing I have.
Hold up.
Kids are here, Leon.
Hold up. I got some cash apps. Let me read these cash apps real quick. Hold up. Let me read these cash apps real quick. Let me go to them. Okay, shout out to Lucifer. With the cash app. Appreciate that, man. Talking about for Leon. Shout out to Robert. He says, Leon says his D is hard and the rent is due. Factually speaking, appreciate that, man.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that. There are kids that are here. You're not going to destroy nothing I have. Kids are here, Leon. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get my stuff. Kids are here. Please stop doing that. There are kids that are here. You're not going to destroy nothing.
Okay. All right. I don't know. People say that was different parts. I don't know how that, hold on, let me see. Is there a part 4? Because that was part 3. There's a part 3. Hold up. Y'all gotta give me a second, man. I'm doing this live. I'm doing this live, people.
So with the video that was just seen, of course, that was my major incident that I had. That was one of many others that I had that happened. So in the video, he does say that I had hit him on obviously one of the instances that I had hit him or so is what he was saying. Let me explain that a little bit. So my 2 oldest children came down from Alabama, and I had told him I didn't want any drama while they were down from Alabama. And so of course he was like, he agreed or whatever. And he was saying, I made him promise. I was like, promise me you won't, act out or anything like that, because they are already uncomfortable. They don't want to come back here or whatever, but I really want to see my babies. I really want to see my kids. And of course I didn't have anywhere else to go. So I'm like, I just wanted to be able to spend that time with them. So, it was a night that I was off. It was a Friday. I was off, and, I had been stopped sleeping in the master bedroom. My daughter was in the room that I had usually slept in, so I ended up falling asleep on the couch. And it was kind of like a loft or whatever. So I was woken up literally that Friday night. I was woken up, and he grabbed my phone, and he was like, yeah, you out here, you're out here in the living room and stuff or whatever. You probably texted some nigga, this, or whatever. He grabbed my phone, and I was like, are you done? So he handed me back my phone, and I walked to the room. He had slammed the door basically and locked it.
WTF.
Appreciate that, Lucifer.
While I was sitting there knocking on it, and I'm like, let's talk. Like, what's going on?
Dang, so those ain't his kids.
No, I don't think so.
Let's talk. I hear that he turned on his game and turned it up really loud.
So he went to play his video game. Shout out to Lucifer again. Lucifer supporting, man.
So he wouldn't answer the door. So I then turned around, went back to the couch, and went to sleep. I had to make the drive to Atlanta to take my kids back the next day. So I was trying to get the sleep that I needed, for that. But of course he woke me up. So anyway, that next morning I was already pissed off, because once I wake up, it's hard for me to go back to sleep, especially being a third. So with the video that was just seen. Okay,
I guess she's explaining what happened. Since people want more context, that's why I'm playing this video. Is because of this must be an old video, because she done posted a bunch of videos since then. She done posted a bunch of videos since then, man.
As I was saying from where I left off.
Why y'all go to TikTok? What happened
the next
to going
morning,
to Facebook?
I woke up and I went in my daughter's room. She had a bathroom in there.
That,
like I said, that's the room I usually slept in.
TikTok
to take a shower.
That much long to put up a video.
He came in my daughter's room, jumped in the shower with me, and I continued to tell him to leave me alone. I didn't want to have sex Leave me alone. You woke me up out my sleep. You started some drama with me. It's like, he was just always starting with me. I never understood why. And so, you know, he kept saying, please, please, you know, I want to do something, whatever. My daughter kept hearing me in there saying, please leave me alone. Please get out the shower. I'm trying to take a bath. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And so she knocked on the door to try to distract him. He heard that she knocked on the door. And so I jumped out the shower, basically, and I tried to go into the master bedroom.
I want y'all to understand something. This is a man that she's in a relationship with, that she is living with. This is clearly a man that's not getting sex from her. And I'm not justifying his behavior because, again, this is only from her side. We don't hear his side. This is from her side. But you're living with this guy. And it's clear that you're not sleeping with him very much. So that's why he thought she was cheating on him and talking to other dudes, because he's wondering, we don't have any intimacy going on here. There's no intimacy at all. There's no intimacy. So something is going on. And what made it worse was that she recorded that video very dramatic, acting like this man was going to harm her in front of their children. That is why we are here. That is why we are here. We are at this stage because of the actions of her and what she posted to make him seem like he was a bad guy. Yeah, how you sleeping taking a shower? She said she was asleep, then she got up and took a shower, then he hopped in there with her, according to her.
Take a shower. And he followed me in there. And I hopped on the bed, and I'm not afraid to say this. I hopped on the bed and I was like, look, just hit it from the back. Just fucking leave me alone. Ooh, excuse me. I was like, just leave me alone.
Wow.
And he was like, oh no, if I got to get it like that, that's okay. And so I was like, you know, it's ridiculous that you woke me up last night.
Why are you acting like that towards a man that's whose house you're living in, who's your boyfriend? This how you treat your boyfriend? Is this how you treat your boyfriend? It's almost as if he paying for it. And you only getting one position. That's it. Then you got to leave. Or they leave. But is this how you treat your boyfriend? And you wonder why Leon was frustrated? Why are you with a man that you seemingly don't want, you have no romantic interest in at all? They've basically become roommates. She's sleeping in a different room. But I'm sure he thinks she's sleeping with somebody. And trust me, with these Western women, they're not celibate. Okay?
I don't understand why you still woke me up and everything. And I was like, I can't freaking wash my tail. This is getting fucking ridiculous. So
what?
He was like, I don't want it like that. This is this or whatever. So he was like, oh no, you good. So I tried to get back in the shower. He slammed, there's a glass door. He slammed the door for the glass shower. When I got in there, he takes his hand. I have the shower going, so he takes his hand and he turns off the water. And he tells me that if he can't have sex or whatever, that nobody else is going to be able to do anything. That nobody's going to be able to have anything or do anything. He wanted me. He was, I want you to get out my house. This is this. So I'm like, can you please turn on the shower so I can finish my shower? I was like, I have to go. I have to go drop these kids off. Please stop doing this. And so I try to remove his hand. He tells me that I assaulted him.
Come on, man. You didn't. You didn't just remove his hand. You probably punched him closed fists. Come on, man. Stop playing for the cameras. I know women. And when a woman gets mad, she's gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone, but when a woman gets frustrated, she's gonna close hand up. She's gonna smack you or she's gonna try to punch you. You didn't just politely remove this hand. Come on, man. But even so, if you don't want to be with that man no more, don't be in his house. Let it go. Just move on.
The whole time he's filming me while I'm in the shower. So then I lose it. I straight lost it. He was blocking the shower door. I couldn't freaking get out. Anything like that. So I did what I had to do to defend myself.
What does that mean? Okay, so did you hit him before you lost it or after? You know? And what was all this? Don't get the gun. Don't do it in front of the children. What was all that? Leon, don't destroy the stuff, Leon. Like, what was all that? That doesn't sound like why didn't you, in your initial videos, why didn't you say that he came into the shower and did all that? We're hearing this now. Okay. We didn't hear that in the other video.
Situation. And of course he filmed me doing it. So that's what, as I was saying for.
Okay, that's the other thing she had to say. Something just ain't adding up because none of this information was shared in your initial video. In your initial video, you made it seem like this guy was armed and dangerous. We didn't hear nothing about no shower. We didn't hear nothing about him being a creepster in the shower. We didn't hear nothing about that. We just hearing that now. That's why people are saying the things that they are saying towards you. And I want y'all, and before I go on, man, I want y'all to understand, she's talking about she's a domestic violence survivor. How many of y'all want to bet that the guy that she was with previously was the guy that probably put his hands and feet on her? Because women will treat the new guy worse than they treated the next guy who actually put his hands on her. Now these videos that I'm watching now are from December 10th.
So that was a story in full. And
that was a story in full.
It was also a story that I made sure I told law enforcement.
Oh, boy.
Because I know that whenever the cops were called, he pulls out the video and he's like, oh, well, let me show you what she, and I was like, of course, nobody will know. I didn't, usually I have film, usually I film everything. I have like a bunch of videos. So usually I film everything, but of course I'm not filming in a shower.
But you didn't tell the story.
So that's basically what ends up happening. I go off. He threatens to basically call the police.
Wait a minute, I thought he was
DSS in my life like 7, 8, 10 times.
Oh, okay, we're gonna get to that. But this guy was armed and dangerous, but he's calling the police. That's not what's going on in the video you shared. Okay? You made it seem like this guy was gonna do violence towards you. And that happened to not be true.
Everything, I have like a bunch of videos. So usually I film everything, but of course I'm not filming in a shower. So that's basically what ends up happening. I go off. He threatens to basically call the police. I've had DSS in my life like 7, 8, 10 times. I pretty much dropped down on my knees and begged him, like, could you please, you started this. You started this. This is unfair. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, all over sex. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, if you call the police, DSS is going to get involved. I was like,
oh, so why would DSS get involved? Wait a minute. Why would DSS get involved? Aren't 2 of your children living with someone else? And the other ones, I guess, are living with her. So she's afraid that DSS is going to get involved. See what I tell y'all about these single mothers? If you are not equipped to raising children, those children should be with the fathers. They should not be with you. But these women have such an ego, they cannot allow the fathers to raise the children. They got to be the ones to do it. And then you beg him not to call the police, but he's the bad guy. He pulling out shotguns. You're in fear of your life, but you're begging him not to call the police.
do not want my kids to have to explain the DSS again. I don't want to lose my kids.
Oh,
and I'm
God.
crying.
Oh my goodness. This is what this is about. She don't want to lose her children. Listen, if you're on the cusp of losing your kids, you probably shouldn't have those kids. This dude tried to rescue this woman, and this is what happens, bruh. This is what happens when you try to rescue these single mothers from themselves. And she's worried that they're gonna take her to the wild. If you're doing your job, why would you care if they're gonna take your kids or not? Why would you even care about that? If you already doing your job, it's because you're not. He rescued her probably from being, when she probably was homeless, and that's how he got with her in the first place. And he thought that, I have her living with me. I had a kid living with me. I can have access to sex whenever I want. And that's not what's happening.
And I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm crying uncontrollably. And he's like, well, you better go ahead and leave me alone. You better leave me alone. So I was like, y'all, when I tell y'all, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I felt like I had lost all my pride because I had to get on my knees and beg for my kids. I had to, even though he started with me, I had to get on my knees and beg for my kids. And I felt like at that point in time, I knew that whatever, he didn't have any type of respect for me, but he knew that he can control me. When it came to, all he had to do was just say, I'll call the cops. And the cops, I knew, would bring DSS. So he used that as a tactic. He used it for his gain. He used it in prior, in different situations that ended up showing up afterwards as well. It didn't matter if the arguing was going on or so, or if we were both arguing or so and he got loud. If I got loud, he would say, I'm going to call the cops because you're yelling. And I thought I was going crazy, y'all. I thought I was losing my goddamn mind. I was losing my mind. And he knew how to finagle shit. He knew what he was doing. He knew
He just knew everything, huh? He knew it. This is a lot different than the previous videos, man. Where you're making it seem like this guy's about to lose it. Y'all. Let's see. Is this the next video? Yo, this chick is a TikToker for real. Yeah. She's making all these TikTok videos like ain't nothing going on. Hold on, let's see. It's crazy. Let's see what's going on
here. I wanted to shout out one of the supporters that actually sent me something to my Cash App, of which...
Y'all dudes hitting that Cash App, huh? Or ladies, y'all hitting that Cash App, huh? Next thing you know, I'm going to find out she has a GoFundMe. Y'all hitting that Cash App. Y'all supporting a woman that, tried to make false accusations on a guy who just wanted to have some sex with her.
I was completely surprised, but wanted to say thank you.
Y'all hitting that Cash App, man. Shout out to y'all for supporting what she says is a domestic violence survivor, according to her. I'm a promote. Hold up. Let's see. I'm gonna promote her TikTok. Cause I know some of y'all want to go over there. Okay. Come on, man. What? Hold up. Here we go. Y'all can go over there. I guess follow her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see her. That's her right there. Yeah. Y'all want to go save her? Is some of y'all gonna go over there? Y'all want to help her out? Y'all want to go help her out? Y'all want to go save her life, man? Because she over there dealing with so much, How many of y'all want to bet she probably still living with this guy? How many of y'all want to bet she probably still living with him? You know, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Shout out to DJ Twice.
Fellas, learn from Leon and stop trying to save these heifers.
Right, man. I know y'all might want to go over there and donate. I know how some of you males are. Y'all ready to go over there and fly in with your cape on and say, hey, I'm here. What can I do for you? How can I help you? I bet some of y'all going over there right now. This is her TikTok. Y'all want to go over there and support her, you know? I know how some of y'all get down. That's her Cash App too. Let's y'all know y'all love to donate to these women. So let's support her Cash App as well, huh?
Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Hope you guys all had a wonderful, wonderful New Year. Okay. It's back to work for me. It's back to helping victims out. Okay. We have another young lady.
She's helping victims
Ohio.
now.
I'm not saying exactly,
even though the
exactly
guy
where,
that she was,
exactly where,
even though the guy she was
Ohio,
previously
okay?
with, you know, he wasn't beating on her. You know what I'm saying? She was beating on him. That's what's funny about it. The last guy she was with, she is accused of hitting him, but she's helping is you gonna help your ex because he's a domestic violence victim? He's a victim of domestic violence. So yeah, if y'all want to go donate to her, some of y'all probably will. Y'all go do that, all right? Y'all go help her out. I know some of y'all will, especially if y'all in her area. I believe she might be from the Ohio area. I'm not 100% sure. Y'all can go over there. Y'all can go help her out, man. You know? Y'all go do what the other guy did and see how that works, all right? But it seemed like she got herself together. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Sean Tim? See y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream. We gonna talk about this. I'm gonna take a few phone calls. See what y'all want to say about this. This is what's going on out here. Jay, you know them Captain Kurt's flying over to her, save her. Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely, Harbor. I know they are, man. Y'all about to go tell her how you ain't like all the other men? Y'all about to go tell her y'all ain't like the others? Okay, is this a link to the TikTok? Yeah, man, no good deed goes unpunished, man. This guy moved this chick in like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be hitting this every night. Every other night. And she was like, nope. What did you think this was? What do you think this was?
I am not helping if she ain't given up the Hass.
You said that, Mark. Listen, if a woman sleeps with you and you don't do nothing for her, then that's a woman worth, having around. But if you have to do something like move her into your house, then that ain't the one for you, man. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's Andre K. I just wanted to say, man.
What's up, man?
I think it's just sad. Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, that's good. I don't know. I just want to say real quick. I think it's just sad, the stuff that happens. I mean, look, I'm not saying that the guy didn't, simp her into didn't allow her to do what she did for a while. You know what I mean? He probably allowed her to do all this to him. And then, he finally realized that nothing was going to change. So he was like, all right, go ahead and get out, But,
yeah.
I just think that, yeah, it's just unfortunate that dudes are putting up with that stuff, and then, you know, but he already, I guarantee you this, though, he must have known she was a manipulative, lying woman. You know what I mean? He put up with it just to get some sex.
Yep.
And then when that didn't work, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, he did. And, you know, he ended up, you know, kind of looking bad in this situation, man, because, you know, he gets to the point to where he has to put her out, and, you know, he realizes, yo, you know, she don't really, you know, she don't really like me that much. I think that kind of hurt his ego as well, because for a lot of women, you don't have to, if a woman really likes you and she's really romantically into you, you don't have to do much to get her to sleep with you. You really don't.
Right. Right. And, you know, and it's just, I don't know. It's just another sad case of simping going wrong, you know?
Right. White knighting going completely wrong. But yeah,
but hey, you know what? Yeah.
No, go ahead, Weezer.
I don't know. Hopefully he learns from that and gets a woman who's actually going to, like, you know, want to sleep. Well, who's not going to try to use him for his stuff, hold the pussy back. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It just ain't right, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to comment on it. It's just
okay. That's cool, man. Well, I appreciate you sending me the link to, or you know, tell me where her TikTok was.
No problem. It's weird because last night I was looking up the situation, and then I saw that you made the video today, and I was like, wow, how come me? Let me send it in. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for doing that, man.
No problem.
All right, man. Shout out to you for the call.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too, man. All right.
No problem.
All right, man. Yeah, because I know a lot of people want to see who it was. All we saw was a hand. You know, we wanted to see who this was. Again, she put the videos out there, so it's not like we went to like a personal page and where she had locked, and, you know, she put this out publicly. So people publicly are going to speak about this. You know, they're going to wonder how they get to this point to where this man looks over the fact that you're a single mother who's struggling, because if DSS is close to taking your children, then obviously something is going on there. Okay? You know, you've been teetering on getting your children took. You live, what's going on?
Yo, what up, man? It's Samurai Will.
What's good, Samurai?
Man, chilling, man. It's a bad situation, man. It's crazy how women try to use their sex. Use sex to control the relationship. But you know, he put himself in a bad spot. But you know, a lot of people look at this and think this is like an anomaly, man. A lot of married guys are going through shit like this. Like a lot of married guys are having that ass raised above their head. So, you know, this is a crazy situation, but it's super manipulative and it's super wrong. Yeah. You can live off this, but you don't want to be intimate with him. Like,
that's because she was never attracted to him. She saw his house, an opportunity to live with him, and she was thinking about that, and probably at first made it seem like she could provide that, but didn't. You know, she didn't. That's her TikTok page in the chat room. Y'all want to go there?
Stay away from these manipulative women, man. It's crazy. The dating market is so terrible, like so terrible, and you have so many women exactly like this who try to use their body to manipulate people. It's just a terrible. The dating market is so terrible. But yeah, that's all I want to say.
Okay, all right, Samurai. Well, thanks for the call, in. All right.
No problem.
All right. Yeah, man, this, you know, if a woman, trust me, hold on, I got another cash out. Shout out to Bronson. He says, continue working hard. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, man. If a woman wants to be with you, she'll be with you. She is not going to withhold anything from you. But you have to read women better, man. If a woman is showing no attraction towards you at all, not being flirtatious, not, being sexual, not being aggressive when it comes to, sleeping with you, then that's not a woman that really wants you, bro. She's using you. She's using you. And this guy found out the hard way. He might be a decent dude, man. But sometimes sex can drive some of these guys to change a bit, to sort of be aggressive in their attitude. Not necessarily aggressive as in going to do something crazy, but just to get upset. If this guy is kicking in doors and telling her to get out, that lets you know that he realized he was being played. I would not be surprised if people around Leon was telling him, listen, bro, this chick is using you. This chick is using you, man. She don't want you like that. When the last time you slept with her? When the last time she did something romantic for you? Now remember, a couple of her children are living elsewhere. So it's not like she just got all these kids that she's, doing this. No, it's, she's not attracted to you. If a woman is showing no attraction towards you, don't move her into your house. Don't do that, man. And especially y'all start sleeping in separate bedrooms. That's a telltale sign. This is why he thought she was cheating on him. Because he sees her, he sees how she gets dolled, and she gets all made up, makeup, certain outfits to go out. He's like, man, she ain't sleeping with me, but look how she looks on Instagram. Look how she looks when she leaves the house. Who attention she's trying to get? A woman cares more about a man she's financially taking care of than a man that's financially taking care of her, because they're not used to that. And when a woman is not used to a man taking care of her, she's not going to be able to hide her attraction levels to that man. Because if she's not attracted to him, she's not attracted to him. She's not going to be able to hide it. These chicks like dysfunctional men. I had one idiotic female tell me that she got pregnant by her ex because she thought he was going to prison for the rest of his life. That's how stupid these heifers can be. That's how much she cared about a guy who may have in fact gone to jail for the rest of his life. They love dysfunctional men. If you're being the nice guy, the good guy, they're going to treat you just like he got treated. And then they try to turn around on you as if you're the bad guy. How is he the bad guy? You living in his house with your children. He saved you. DSS could possibly take your children. You know why? Because you've probably been homeless before. If you can't get a job, Section 8 is available. Georgia's offering $800 a month to single mothers on top of the government assistance they already have. When they see you trying to be the good guy, the nice guy, they'll take advantage of that, man. Don't let them do it. And they'll start using Sierra prayer. I'm telling you, man, they want that Sierra prayer until they with a man they don't like that, man. She probably was cheating on him. I believe that. Because he believes that she was. He believes it. They're sleeping in separate bedrooms, so he don't know who she's talking to on the phones. He don't know, what's going on when he's at work. Because again, if she's having sex with other men, let's say in this house, right? He's not going to know because they're in separate bedrooms, so he's not going to really know, right? She could be FaceTiming some dude in another state. These chicks can be sneaky. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about what I've seen. No, the calls are not done. Just some people don't have a lot to say. But if you want to call in, you can. Yeah, if she's dealing with other dudes, he's not gonna know. Cause she can come home, go straight to that room. He's not gonna know what's going on. I highly doubt that she's refusing to sleep with him and not sleeping with anybody. And is she working somewhere? Does she have a job? I haven't heard one thing about her having a job. So what's she doing all day? You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
How you doing, Jay? Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, bro. What's going on, man?
Whew. What a mess the black community is right now, ain't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. From what you've been saying and also what we've been seeing, we know how dysfunctional, especially these perpetual baby mamas is, man. It's already been established. They don't want to have multiple kids by decent men.
Mm-hmm.
They only have multiple kids by men who give them the drama. But as you said before, we already know how dysfunctional they are. We know why they're dysfunctional. We know why they make their kids dysfunctional. Mm-hmm. We understand why they're bad dating options, but it's time for us to address the fact that we got men out here who are not listening. They're not listening.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're not listening. They're coming at you because you're just speaking the truth. You have no problem with black women. You understand that there are good black women, but the problem is this: we have several men who, like Mr. Leon, they think that it's a good idea helping women like this when women like this don't want to be nobody's husband.
Right.
They don't want to be nobody. They want to be a ride or die for a thug. I hate to say it,
Well, that's true.
That's
I mean, some of these guys who don't want to do nothing all day, but sit around or hang around places, just not really being productive. Those are the guys that they really be falling in love with and want children with. That's true.
And you know what? And you said it before. There ain't no stopping it. There ain't no changing it.
Mm-hmm.
Feminism is a little bit too strong to convince them. But like I said, I always got to ask you a question. What's your advice for men for seeking out better dating options, especially if you're a successful man?
Well, I would say you need to, one, want to be in a relationship and have the time for it. And two, I would say you have to really find women that actually fit what you want. Because a lot of these guys will date women and not really know what they want. Do they want a full long-term relationship? Do they want to just hook up with her? They want a wife? You know what I'm saying? You just never know some of these guys. You need to be extremely honest with her and tell her that, hey, I only see you as casual, or I just want to date a little while, or maybe marriage down the road. But a lot of these guys, again, don't even know what they want. So sometimes it's difficult to tell, but just find somebody that fits your lifestyle and what you're doing at the particular time. You know what I'm saying? And don't be out here selling dreams, because it can come back to bite you, huh?
So well do I know. And I'm going to leave you with this, man. As usual, I'm not going to keep you long. It starts with raising our sons to understand what it means to be, raising them to be the kind of men where they can stand on their own without a woman. They can stand on their own without an applause. They can stand on their own without other people's support. Raising to be the kind of men who can be husbands to good women. Don't raise your sons to be the kind of men where they think they have a lack of confidence in themselves to pursue good women. They lack the confidence to understand there are women who will use them. Raise your sons to be the kind of men where they'll attract decent women, But that's all I have for you, man. As I said before, your show was great. God bless you. Happy New Year.
All right, man. Thanks for the call in. All right.
No problem.
All right. Listen, there's no universal advice. Everybody's different. So I wouldn't really know what to tell but most people. I think it's honestly up to the individual. But a lot of you guys, you end up playing the games with these women and getting caught up. And that's not what you want to do, man. I saw this dude get approached by this girl on TikTok. This girl recorded herself approaching this dude in the gym, right? And she walked up to him and she told him that she found him attractive and she wanted to know what his app was or app or whatever. He said no. No, he said you're kind of busted, and she walked away embarrassed. You got to be honest like that with some of these women, man. You know, you got in your mind, you have to be like, I have a ton of options, and you have to, you know, be that, you know. But some guys are gonna do what they want to do. But again, life is a lot easier when you're basically able to tell women what you want and how things are gonna go. Life is a lot easier when you don't have to hide and, you know, be deceitful and, you know what I'm saying? Like, that takes a lot of energy. It takes less energy to have women that you deal with understand who you are and what you're looking for. And if they ain't with it, they ain't with it. You're really not losing that neither, because then you got to play games of, you know, again, lying to this one, lying to that one, making time for this one, making time for that one, not wanting them to find out. Like, this takes too much energy to do all that BS. I tell a lot of y'all all the time, just focus on yourself and building that wealth. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
I just had a couple of choice words for our good friend Leon, man.
Yeah, what's going on? What you got to say to Leon, man?
Yeah, man. It seems like he has everything going for him. He has a house. He has seems like he has a good paying job. Seems like he never missed a meal. So it seems like he had everything good going for him, but it seems like he had to hook up with the wrong woman. And I think Leon, in all fairness, Leon can do way better than this lady. It's
right,
manipulative sow.
Yeah,
who just continues to manipulate and make up a lot. It seems like she's lying in her TikTok videos.
Yeah, to spin it, it's like a spin. It's like a spin to say, hey, this is how it went, and we only hear her side, we don't hear his.
Yeah, I mean, and truthfully, and he's got a nice gun too. So, obviously, that probably wasn't the best way to handle it, but. Yeah. Shit. I mean, that's sort of. She was saying, "Oh, you keep thinking about ass." I was like, no, lady, that's what no ass does to people. Right. You get no ass.
Yeah, you could tell that's been that whole time they probably been together. She's barely wanted to sleep with him, and that's a woman that's in his house. So it's not like she has her own place. She's taking care of her responsibilities. She can't make time for him. Y'all live together. You living in his house.
Exactly. Yeah, and she was saying, "Oh, she jumped in the shower with me." It's like, Trick, it's my shower too. Right. It's my shower.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, that's this message goes out to Leon, buddy. You can do better than this lady.
Right. You can.
All right, that's all I have to say. Jay, thank you for having me on, man.
No problem.
Hope you have a good year, man.
No problem, man. I appreciate it. And you have a good one too. All right.
Okay, bye.
All right, man. Peace. Shout out to him. You know what's crazy about this whole thing is that Leon wanted to be with her so badly that he allowed her to move into a separate bedroom in order to make her happy. He says, you know what? You don't want to be in the same room with me, a man whose home you're living in, who you're dating. Okay, then go to the other room. That's sad, man. That's sad. If you weren't attracted to this man, why did you get with him in the first place? You don't just lose attraction to people like that. You were never attracted to him. He allowed you to move into a separate bedroom, even though you're living in his house. He said, you know what? Okay, to make things easier, I'll just let you, have your own room there. Because I'm telling you right now, man, anybody else would have immediately kicked her to the curb. We don't know what. She said he'll let her. Wait a minute. Hold on. We always got one sucker in the bunch. She said it herself that he let her be in a separate bedroom. How else did she get there? That wasn't her roommate. They were dating. So what are you talking about? We assuming stuff. We listened to what she said out of her own mouth. I'm breaking down what she said out of her own mouth. I know a couple of you males are sensitive, and you will believe anything a woman says, even though a lot of these chicks be lying, and they get caught lying. So what are you talking about? We're breaking down what she said, assuming what? Assuming what, Justin? Assuming what? I'm assuming you're a moron, and you got your cape on for this female. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Jay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Oh, not much. Hey, this is GT, Mr. Thomas calling in, man.
What's
Get
good?
My 2 cents on what's going on.
What's good, GT? What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Still appreciate what you're doing. Know the content with the channel.
Appreciate that, man.
I was in the middle of working out, but this caught my attention. I just want to chime in real quick to say, a lot of men got to understand that, how to present themselves. That's exactly how a lot of these females are going to treat you.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that we as men, or just men, period, got to understand. A lot of guys got to hold these women to the same standards that women hold these men to.
Yeah.
That will clear up so much confusion and communication, but people be so quick to want to room and look at smashing and sleeping with each other before they really know each other like that.
Right.
And with that young man situation, my thing is this.
Mm-hmm.
If she's showing no interest in you, I'm going to say what everyone else is saying.
Yeah.
Cut your losses short.
Yeah.
She ain't your wife. You ain't got no ring on. She ain't got your last name. She ain't got no ring on her finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And even if she was your wife, and she didn't want to be with you, kick her to the curb. You know what I'm saying? It's better for you to be alone and have your sanity than being with somebody and go insane.
Right. And the thing is that he seemed like an older gentleman too. So he probably got adult children, been married before, right? So I guess in his mind, he feel like, he might be a bit, I'm going to say that much older. He might be a little bit older than her, but it might be close in age, But in his mind, he feels like he's old school and he's being a guy that can provide for her if she can provide for him,
Right. But you know what? If he is an older gentleman, I'm going to say this.
Uh-huh.
See, a lot of older guys understand, because, I'm in my 40s.
Okay.
And the thing is this, like, when you're younger, you got this whole repertoire of moves you can pull off. But the older you get, that move list gets down to at least like 1 or 2 or 3 moves. If you older, you can't keep up with these young girls. You need to get somebody within your age range.
Right.
I'm just saying, you can take so many of them doggone blue pills until your heart starts working on you. Like Bernie Mac said, ain't nobody got time for the ow stuff, like busting up, roll up and go to sleep. Nobody got time for all the overtime stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But we're back on subject, though. I mean, a lot of guys also got to understand, too, that a lot of these women, like that, their mentality is this.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing. Guys like that ain't doing nothing but getting her ready for the next dude.
Right. I
mean, I'm just going to call a spade and say like this. I've been in that situation before where I'm being with some women. They're naive when I was younger. And
Big bro JP, keep up the good
I was
work.
getting them ready for the next guy. And then at the end of the day, they still make it seem like, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden they want to hit you up and say, well, he doing this to me. Well, that's your bed. You made it. You lay in it.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's why I say in this situation, it's gonna look bad. He's gonna take an L because of him moving her in and the lack of respect she's shown, but he could also learn from it if he doesn't take her back, because he already sees that, nothing is going to change, but he can also learn from it too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hope he does,
Mm-hmm.
And again, a lot of these females nowadays, they're not looking for a relationship. They're looking for help.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it's getting cold out
there.
there.
A lot of these toxic-minded females. Yeah, it's cold out there, and ain't nobody. what they call it? Cuffing season. Shoot,
yeah.
Hey, and tax season. Hey, and it's tax season too. So
Yeah.
There's some brothers out here gonna be real cold. Looking for somebody with a PS5.
We're about to see some of these guys that they usually wouldn't wife up some of these chicks. They're gonna start wifing these chicks up just for them getting that tax return.
Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that, that's what a lot of, that's sad what dating has come to nowadays, based on material things, based on social media clout, based on likes. But people are risking their mental health and their sanity just to flash and show off for people that don't give a damn about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to say, man. I know you got other callers calling in. I'm about to get back to this workout, man.
All right, man. We'll appreciate you calling in, stopping your workout. All right?
All right, bro.
All right, man. Shout out to GT with the call in, man. Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta learn from this. Now the dude is probably not that much older. He's probably, I would say, in his 40s. But he ain't no young guy. He ain't no spring chicken.
Thanks for the shout out. At Jaye Black Livestreams 2 rolling on the floor laughing
well, Justin,
smile.
I shout out everybody, especially people who I feel like make idiotic points. I'm going to point that out. Doesn't mean I dislike you, because I call out everybody. Now, I've been calling out people since I started live streams. Everybody gets a shout out, whether it's me shouting at them or, me shouting them out. So you're going to get one or two shout outs. Either it's a shout out to you for being here, or a shout out, you're a moron, or you're making idiotic statements. But I appreciate it, though. Yeah, I shout out people every stream. Y'all know. A couple different times, I'm probably going to end up pointing it out. Somebody said something said over and over and over, and I'm just like, let me shout this person out real quick. Let me highlight what's going on here. But that's what I do, man. You're gonna get two different sets of shout outs. Either shout out you're here, shout out you're a moron. But appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, she probably done found somebody already, man. Somebody she actually wants to be with. But yeah, no good deed goes unpunished, man. And when you try to save chicks and think that by putting them in your house that, they're going to give you free access to sex, that's just not how it works, man. You might as well get you a woman that, does that for a living then. At least you don't have to move her in your house. But he thought that, I'm bringing her in my house and she got them kids that, I'm going to be able to take care of her. That'll work, man. No, that's not how it works, man. If a woman is not showing any attraction towards you and you moving into your house, man, she's going to show even less attraction towards you once she's in there. And she's going to use those kids as a shield. So, yeah, man, a lot of these guys should learn from this. I think I said all I need to say, though. But she don't need to be getting on social media and putting it out there as if this guy is armed and dangerous. But nonetheless, hold on, let me put a link to the YouTube video. It was on the channel Tom London. It was on Tom London's channel. It was sent to me by a couple different people. So y'all can go and check it out over there too. All right. Y'all can go and check the video out over there too. So yeah, man, Hopefully she get her stuff together, man, and she never has to deal with this ever again. So salute to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody that was here on the New Year's Eve stream, you know. That was a good stream, man. Oh, it's a good stream, man. We just, you know. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, this has been a good stream too. You know, I like being able to point out what's going on in the world and why these women are taking a lot of L's. You know, when we talk about the winter time and what's coming, you know, people think that that's a joke, but I think, you know, for some of these women, it might be a reality. I think it might be a reality for some of them, man. By the way they going, you know, the wintertime might, you know, it might bleed into the spring and like other seasons as well, you know, might go into the, you know, you know, but I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. Shout out to all the people that donated, man. Like Lucifer and some of these other guys donating during the streams. Y'all keep donating like that. I'll keep bringing these streams as much as possible. All right. So make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to get notified when I post YouTube videos and go live. As well as make sure that you subscribe to the Patreon. I put up a video about learning how to start the process of being a YouTuber. I'm going to upload part 2 soon. You know, part 1, I'm giving you the basics from my perspective because I know a lot of y'all want to do YouTube. Y'all keep asking me questions, and I'm telling y'all, I'm only going to drop videos on YouTube. I'm not going to be doing any type of one-on-one coaching. I think that's just a little too used. You know, maybe I'll come up with something else. But I will just continue to drop videos there. I'm gonna do a new slorification of America. I got a chance to check out this video, man, of this Instagram model. She got caught on camera having sex, I guess, with her boyfriend, and her child was calling her in the background, and she was telling the child to that she'll be there. Oh my God, she's an OnlyFans model. What's going on with these single mothers? Jeez, y'all can't get a babysitter right then and there? You better hope that child didn't see you. Jeez. But yeah, we gonna get into that, man. But I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you like the video, stream, and share it. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. All right?